Let's get it going. We got Mr. Aaron Bevins on today. We're going to be closing some deals. The goal, we want to get one contract. I have earmarked an hour and a half to be on the phone to try and close some deals cold calling. Aaron is one of the owners of Standard VA, and he's going to show off the amazing lead quality that we have here. If you guys are new, don't forget to like and subscribe, no matter where you're watching on whatever channel. Big energy. Let's get it. Aaron, do a quick intro, and then let's get it going, bro.
Yes, sir. I love it. I love it. So what's good? What's good, everybody? I'm first of all honored to be here with you, Stratton, because I've been hearing your name a lot and by people that I respect in this industry. And I just want to say we did a live a few days back, and my audience appreciated you. I got a lot of feedback in the DMs about you, and the energy was just authentic, man. And I like the way you rock. I like the way you are. And then to have that validated behind the scenes with my business partner that says, man, you really got to talk to this guy. I'm like, okay, cool. So first of all, I just want to say I'm honored to be here with your audience. And so thank you for spending the next 90 or so minutes. And let's have fun, bro. I just want to say on the on my side, for me, this is day 6 of my calling live series, where we're not just talking about getting leads, we're actually dialing them in real time, Stratton. So this aligns with what we're doing here, but we want to show you how real money is made in this business. And I'm glad that I'm combining this, and now I'm a special guest, and we're doing this together, and we're feeding multiple seeds feeding multiple birds with one seed, and we're here to make impact, man. We're here to provide value and show people how it's actually done, the good, the bad, the ugly along the way, and we're willing to put our faces and our brands on the line while we do it. So I'm excited to be here, and let's get to it, my guy. To serve.
How long are you going to be doing this for, bro? How long are you going to be doing this day after day?
Until October 11th.
October 11th?
The significance of October 11th is that's the day I get married.
Oh. Congrats, bro.
Thank you.
Let me share this into one more of our Facebook groups.
I'm hyped.
We just want to get this into it. Guys, so what we have a bunch of different leads from them. We're going to call through them, and we're just going to see if we can get one under contract. Odds are we will. Last time, we actually had really quality leads.
Here's what I like about this. We're displaying whenever you're, we're displaying the good, the bad, and the ugly. There's the reason why. There is a reason why there is a law of averages. You know what I'm saying? And let's say the law of averages is 15 to 1. And for every 15 leads you get a contract. The challenge with most people is that they get discouraged by the 14th rejection, and it's like, I hate this. It's like, no, you gotta let the law of average. Somebody says, no, you're justifying for bad leads. No, I'm justifying for the law of averages. You gotta stay long enough. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't want to get on a whole soapbox. I don't think people came here to hear me preach. They wanted to hear us. They want to see us hunt and get in here and talk to some leads and display some sales, right? But I just want to. I do want to set that expectation, and this is. Yep.
You just gotta. It is a law of averages. Nobody gets that. Like the other day, we did another live, and so we didn't get a very good pickup rate, but it's just kind of like the name of the game, bro. Like sometimes you will. I know after like 3 o'clock for us on Fridays, it's pretty dead. Like Friday afternoons are super slow for us, so typically everybody goes home. But like early Friday mornings and everything else, the Saturday mornings are good, but Friday afternoons, for whatever reason, we can never get people to pick up the phones. And then like the other day we did it on a Wednesday, nobody picked up. Then the day after, we got like 2 contracts. So you never know.
All
right. You want the first one, bro?
I'll take it, my brother. All right. So is this Mia? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get in. I'm gonna make the first dial right now. Big energy, one time for the one time. If you're streaming on my Facebook or my YouTube, or wherever you're tuning, I really just want to give you a shout out while I'm making this dial. And let's go ahead and see if we can make something happen one time for the one time with Mia.
Hello.
Hey, Frank.
Yes. Who's calling?
Hey, this is Aaron. I was calling about the property there on 3957 Coma Ave.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You had spoke with one of my agents some time ago, and I just wanted to call to see if it was a property you were still interested in selling, because if so, I'll be the one making you an offer if you had a couple minutes.
Well, the thing is, every time I've talked to somebody about that, they come in really low, and then of course they want to list it, for the full return. And number one, I don't want to list it. I don't want to list it. And number two, if I was looking for an offer, it'd be a cash offer, and it's always coming in really low, and I'm not quite that desperate yet.
Understood. Where do you need to? I don't want to waste your time here. That's why I'm here. I'm here to make an offer and see if we can do a deal. I don't want to waste your time, but while we are here, what is a good offer for you? And I can get a purchase agreement over to you for review if this is something that makes sense here.
Well, it would be right at 500,000.
Okay. And what you're and you're telling me that you're opposed to any sort of negotiation on that 500K?
Yeah, I am, because I know the Fed's gonna move on some stuff here probably in the next month or so, Christ. And of course the market should stimulate a little bit more. The value of it will probably be better.
Is the property vacant? And I agree with you there, because that's the stuff that people are not talking about, Frank. So the fact that you know that shows that you're a little bit more educated, which is why that's why I'm calling. But hey, let me ask you this: is the property vacant? Whenever I buy it, am I going to need to? Are you in there? Do you need a lease back? Or is it are there tenants, or where are we at there?
It's not a tenant. It's my primary residence, and so I live there. And so I would need, probably at least 45 to 90 days.
Okay. So you need 45 to 90 days. Do you need help finding another location, or do you already have somewhere in mind that you can go?
No, we have another property that we'll be moving into if this all takes place. It's we're no pressure either way, but we have enough properties to move into.
Okay, sounds good. All right, and like I said, I'm not going to waste your time. Can you just? I'm gonna. So you're saying 500K. You're saying 500K, and now let's say I were to purchase this from you. Am I gonna need to update it at all, or how are we looking on the foundation? You don't need to walk me through the whole thing. I just the structural stuff: roof, foundation, electrical, plumbing, HVAC.
It's all solid. It's built in 2005. The only thing it might need is some touch-up paint.
Okay. I think I have all the information I need, Frank, and I'm just gonna let me see what I can do here to see if it qualifies for what I look for, and then I'm gonna come back with an offer if that's possible. 1 second, brother.
All right.
1 moment.
That's fine. Okay. All right. No worries.
All right. Let's see what we're working with.
Pass on it, bro. He bought it like 2 months ago.
What do you mean? I'm so okay. So I'm saying a Zestimate. So I'm saying a Zestimate of 535. Okay, so you're saying this is not a deal at all.
I mean, oh wait, I only copied one of them. Sorry, it pulled up an address one number short. I was like, bro, he bought this thing a month ago. Let's see here. 533.
I mean, I haven't, but I will say this: I haven't comped it yet. I only saw that the Zestimate is $40,000 above what he is asking. But I mean, but I'm not.
That's
saying
a good at bat though. Whenever you get someone who's like slightly off Zestimate, everybody looks at the internet. So I think it's a quality at bat. So let's see, Frank. He's owned it since 2008. He bought it for 276. If I just go right here, 7 and 9. A lot of big houses over here.
Oh, I see.
No, because like a 3,200 square foot house just sold for 420.
Yeah, I'm with you. So I'm saying ARV is going to be more like 507.
Yeah, I have ARV right now at 500.
And then we would need it at like to sell it at 380, and then we could and so I mean I need it at 355. Okay. Hey Frank.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey brother, I don't know if I'd be your buyer on this one, but just as a courtesy, I don't want to waste your time here. I said I'd have an offer, but
Yeah.
I mean we'd be around $355,000 for this property.
Yeah, that's way ahead of the market. But yeah, that's fine. I understand. But that's what I knew was going to happen. I've had some offers with even more than that, but not quite enough.
Yeah. I mean, I think Armageddon is happening right now. So I mean, at this point, we're just kind of just going in and
Okay.
making
No
offers.
worries. All right. Yeah, well, thanks for the call.
Absolutely. And then what I'll do is, if anything has changed, I'll reach out in the next 6 months or so, and if the market is changing, then what I can do is adjust an offer based on the market, and maybe it happens in the future.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, yes, sir. Have a good one.
All right.
Bye.
I mean, bro, first offer of the day, baby. Let's go.
Woo! First offer of the day, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. What you say?
First offer of the day.
You got to get that first one off. It's almost like okay. It's like we go into boxing ring, and then the first you get hit, it's like ooh, but it's like all right, bet we got the first one down. All right, boom, let's get it. We're warmed up.
Bro, first offer of the day. And I mean, with the cold call leads, this probably isn't the best way to do it, but with leads, typically, I'm not taking them through my full sales process. If I get a price I don't like and there's no motivation, I'll hit them with like a wide $100,000 ballpark and just see what they say.
Okay, explain this to me, please. Oh, my bad.
You're good, bro.
We get to
Say
it.
that again?
We get to it. Yeah, like walk me through that. So you said you're not walking them through the entire sales process. Like, what do you mean?
1 minute.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
I don't think we're gonna get an answer from Sherry Lynn.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system 214.
So when I say I wouldn't take them through the full sales process, because like we have like set the stage. I do all of my tie downs on the front end. Like I'm a big fan of Steve Trang's sales method with a little bit of RJ Bates. That's what I would say. And that I'm not gonna take them through like our upfront agreements or whatever that is, unless like I know it's gonna be a good lead, just because I feel like it takes a while. And so if I do get one that I do think is like a little bit that it is good, I will just reset the conversation. I'll be 10 minutes in, like, oh, I'm so sorry. Can I just share with you the way these calls typically go with our clients? And then I'll go and I'll put down all my tie downs and everything else. And then that way I can kind of kill all those deal killers right there, and then we can continue that conversation. And at that point, you got a little bit of rapport too.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I'm skipping a man named Mohammed. I'm not gonna lie. That man's not selling me a good house.
That is so racist, bro. But
I'm
I'm
racist
not
as shit,
gonna lie,
bro.
you guys have no idea. I love all my brothers, but you have no idea how many Patels I skipped over on these lives because I wanted to get to content that was a little bit more productive.
Mohammed's, Patels, Singhs. Who else? Those are the biggest ones. And I have, bro, some of my closest friends are Indian. And they just fucking negotiate for a living since they're like 5 years old. And they're never going to give me a good deal. I just don't waste my time. They're just too good. Like, they just won't budge. They're never going to budge.
Bro, why is that so funny, bro? Yes,
it's the realest thing ever, bro. It's like the truest thing ever. Ask one of your Indian friends if they're gonna sell a house for cash. They're like, no, am I fucking stupid, bro? What the fuck do you mean? No.
Oh man, that is so funny.
Yeah, but like, it's just the cold hard truth. People may not want to hear it. It's not even racist. I'm saying they just negotiate too hard. It's not worth my energy.
Stereotypes are stereotypes, man.
Hello, Brenda. Can you hear me?
The call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Ring till you sing, my boy. My boy.
That's the name of the game, bro.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
We triple dial everybody, no matter what.
That's right.
Even our cold call leads.
Even the cold calls. I'm with it. If you're with it.
We need to get them on the phone.
Yeah, exactly. We've always been advocates of you have to ring out the leads, you have to ring out the data, you have to extract everything from it. Some people will market their data for one time and then not extract as much from it that they might have anticipated and then throw it away forever. Like what?
Exactly.
That's like looking at Oh, go ahead.
Bro, when a lead comes in, we have an AI system call it first, just in case. So we have an AI built into a Resimply. They built it for us. So that way, any of our PPL leads, PPC leads, Facebook leads, cold call leads, anything comes in, an automatic call goes out if it's within business hours, because we just want a pattern interrupt on them so like they don't call anybody else. And then if they pick up, we'll still call them and just go over. I don't even listen to the previous call. I just call them. We just want to get them on the phone. That is solely there for a pattern interrupt. If they don't pick up, we triple dial the first time, send them a text. 20 minutes later, we'll triple dial them again. And they'll get probably within the first 2 days, 3, 6, 9, probably 24 to 30 different touch points. Because for every triple dial, they get a text message. And they get emails to them as well, and then there's text messages in between our triple dials that we built out. So like our goal is to get these people on the phone, bro. Like if we don't get them on the phone, it's terrible. I think I pay a couple $100 to Resimply and just call credits and text credits every week. Emails to them as well,
man, bro.
All right, so
right now, bro. Here? You're speaking right now. I feel like right now AI is overturning and disrupting the price of labor because slavery is being abolished.
Yeah, but at the same time, people won't be able to. People are gonna have to get really skilled up, and manual labor will go up white collar labor and knowledge work will go down. Because, like, let's say if I wanted a full-time analyst for our storage stuff, we're looking at a facility here in California. I use this thing called Manus, and I was like, okay, Manus, here's my rent rolls and like my unit mix. Please look and see what our opportunity is to actually make some money on this, to raise the rents, research all of the competitors, let me know what, like, essentially what like the feasibility would be in order for this to get done. This would typically take me like an hour to 2 hours to do, and it did it in like 10 minutes, and it shot me out like 6 different reports, to where like the white collar administrative work is going down. You got to be really skilled and super talented now in the workplace if you want to stand out.
I read an article that said that in 2020, in this new age, that as an executive, entrepreneur, that you need to be at least 10 new skills you learned just to keep up with the pace of technology and currency and how fast they're changing.
Exactly.
If we're not adapting to what's happening right now, then we're being left behind.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it. What's up, Brenda? What's up, Karina?
What's going on, Mo? What's going on, Miguel? Mo, you got some fresh leads?
Send Fuad, send me some fresh leads.
Hello, we are not available now.
We're calling Eduardo right now.
What's up, Eduardo? Answer the phone. Send us good vibes, y'all. We're trying to lock up a contract. 20% of all of my personal base shop revenue goes to Project Rising ISIS, where we're empowering young women to learn capitalism, build businesses.
Hey, Eduardo, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Hey, you reached out to us about this house in Merced. Were you still interested in selling it?
Sell it to us.
Huh?
You
Sell it
reached
to
out
us.
to us,
That's
or I
what.
think you spoke to someone from our office about selling your place in Merced. Were you still interested in selling it?
Yeah.
Awesome. How much were you hoping to walk away with when you sold this bad boy?
No. You called me. I didn't call you.
Oh, so you're not really that interested?
No, I mean, you call me. I just help you, and then I just listen to you.
Okay, you got like 5-10 minutes to tell me a little bit about the place?
Okay, the house it needs 4 items.
Okay.
It needs a partial roof. It needs a carpet on the second level. It needs a refinish the hard floor in the front house. That's a 3/4 hard floor.
Okay.
And then it needs paint, or I put it as a flashing for the stucco on the outside. But either one, it needs a paint or doing the stucco. Now, I did the second kitchen is brand new. Custom island, custom granite, custom sink, custom cabinet, white, solid oak. And then the inches is the one that doesn't get as much.
Okay, and
Even in the drawers, even in the doors.
I'm reading here in the notes that you had someone taking care of it and they passed away.
My neighbor right next door.
I'll talk to you guys soon.
Oh, your neighbor next door is taking care of it for you?
He was, but he passed away.
Oh, my condolences. How long ago did that happen?
3 years ago.
3 years ago? And so it's like this one been vacant for a while, or what's going on?
Yeah, I'm remodeling. What happened is, like I explained to you, your coworker. The last time when he passed away, I rented again, and then found 6 families live in the house. It's a 6-bedroom house.
Are you serious?
So,
It's a lot of families, dude.
families were living there.
So I said, no way, no more. So now I refixing, I mean, little by little. And then I'm getting close to retire. So I want to, as soon as I retire, I'm going to refinish the floor, the carpet, and then the whatever needed. I'm going to do it and then resell it.
Okay. I mean, what was the reason you'd want to?
I don't have companies. I do myself.
I see.
I'm
So,
an electrical engineer, and I'm in Mexico, and then I sheet metal worker union trained by the state. So I know how to do pretty much everything.
what was the reason
do
you're even
that.
interested in selling to an investor?
What?
What was the reason you're even interested in selling it for cash?
You call me. Because they don't pay me the whatever it worth.
Like,
And then that's what I told you, coworkers. You guys gonna give me a penny offer? I don't want to waste my time.
okay, I'm not trying to waste your time. Let me see what we have going on over here.
Because I'll be offers to look at.
What was your best offer?
No, I'm not gonna say. Put in the table for you eat. You gotta cook your own dish. That's how easy it is. Somebody cook for you?
I mean, it all just depends.
No. Where and I can find your place. So somebody can feed me, and just sit at the table and then eat, just vámonos. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a good deal,
I know what you mean. Is this? It's a 1960 house.
The what?
Is the house built in 1960?
Kinda. I don't remember the year basically. And then I didn't mention one thing. The house is recorded like 1,800 square feet or something like that.
I see it as a 2,400 square foot house.
Oh, whatever, but it's not accurate that number. I work in sheet metal, and then I know how to calculate the square footage, and it's almost 3,000 square feet. And then I found it when I purchased it, and I don't say anything, because more square footage you have, it's more space for renting,
Exactly.
and you can charge more. And then I didn't say anything either because insurance is going to be climb up, and then taxes is up,
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it was a good deal, So I didn't say it. But it recorded the wrong number.
I see. And so I got to replace the roof. I got to do essentially new flooring throughout.
Refinish the whole hard floor.
What else do you think I should do to it?
Those 4 items only. You got to do probably a little bit of cement and then the driveway, on the back driveway, and then the fences. One side of the fence.
I mean, I think the team would want to be at the mid to low threes, if you want me to be honest. Is that even something in your ballpark?
What do you mean?
Like mid to low 300,000 is what I'm guessing it would have to be.
You know what? Give you pennies. That's worse. That's fucking worse. You know what? This week, I got fucking 3 papers. 360, 340, and 390. Papers that mailed it to me. I got every single week, I got mailed 4 or 5 papers, and I got 100 calls a week.
But were they telling you they're actually going to call you and give you an offer, or are these all just papers?
And every single one does the offer. That's what I say to you. I don't want to have this offer.
All right,
That's
Eduardo.
Hey, listen. Where you live?
I live in Fresno.
Okay, pay you that much money for your house.
I mean, it doesn't mean you have to take it, but I had to at least give you an offer, right?
I can make offer for you too.
Okay,
That
Eduardo.
easy.
You have a great day. It'll be all good, Eduardo.
It's not insult.
No,
You taking the insult back?
I don't think it's an insult. I mean,
Oh,
you're
no,
a savvy
it's not
guy.
insult.
You got to make some money. I got to make some money.
Not from you're not gonna take the money from my pocket. You see, hey, I don't get blame it,
Uh-huh.
That's what I said. Give you pennies on your pocket. I call pennies offer.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds good.
Hopefully you keep it.
Thank you, Eduardo.
You too.
Bye. 2 offers out for the day, baby.
Oh, all right. Next one. We're in here. Let's get it. Yeah. So look. Here's the thing. I don't know if anybody has seen the movie The Big Short. Here's the reality. There are corrections, overcorrections, crashes, recessions, depressions that happen. These things happen. Just like nations, there are wars that happen. The same thing happens on an economic level and with businesses. At the macroeconomic level, when it comes to economies, what I'm saying is, right now happening, what we're seeing is that for many people, the value of their properties are nowhere near the value that they imagine that the value of the properties are. That's called a correction. And so everywhere. And I'm panicking like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? But look, think about this. Strat, one thing I noticed about your call is that you were able to unveil or unravel whenever you were talking to our dear seller, potential seller, that lead. You were able to extract that other offers that were coming in at the same price, and he was getting annoyed with it. It was nowhere near how much he wanted, and I'm like, reason why 3, 4, 5, 6 plus people are calling you saying that these offers. That's what the market is saying, right?
Exactly.
And so at a certain point, some seller, like even the guy that I talked to, if you go back to that call, and run the tape, you'll see that in that conversation, the gentleman said, "Listen, I'm not that desperate." He's not that desperate yet. And I'm like, okay, well, we see what's happening. And I said, maybe I can call back in 3 to 6 months and see if anything has changed. He said, yep, sure, sounds good. But you could sense something where he's like, I see what's going on. I'm going to hold on and try to see. It's kind of like, hey, a big storm is coming. We all know a big storm is coming. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm going to stay or I'm going to go.
Texas is falling apart right now from what I see. And then Florida's really falling apart. Like Florida's in
what do you mean?
in the beginning of a housing crisis, like of a housing recession for sure. Florida's, bro, we'll see 1,000 houses for sale within a mile of a house in some of these major cities. Like Florida is getting their ass beat. It's crazy.
Man, bro, I'm seeing it. We were just in Tampa, Orlando. We were gonna do Miami, but we ended up staying longer in Tampa. We fell in love with Tampa, but bro, yeah, we're seeing massive correction in Tampa, Orlando. Yeah, absolutely. Who's up next to dial?
You.
Is it me?
Yeah, it's you.
All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. What are you talking about right now, bro? We do this, bro. We don't just talk
And
about
with these leads, if they're not really trying to play ball and they don't have an asking price, I have learned that they're really not that interested in selling. Anybody who does want to sell has a price in mind. Like if they really want to sell, they have a price in mind.
Move on to the next. Don't get emotionally tied, and understand that we're looking for timing and circumstance. So if it's not a right time right now, it doesn't mean it's going to be not a right time ever. That's why we do follow-ups, long-term follow-ups, all that.
This is Carlo. I can't answer right now, but if you leave the message, I'll call you right back.
Carlos, I'm going to call you again, and this time I need for you to answer this doggone here phone. Answer the doggone phone. Answer the phone, Carlos.
Hello?
Hey, Carlos.
Yeah.
Hey, Carlos, this is Aaron.
Aaron.
Aaron, yes, sir. I don't think we've actually met yet. I was calling about the property there on 1502 Pueblo Ave.
Okay.
I just wanted to see if you were still interested in selling this one because I might be interested in buying it. And I'm the one who's going to be making you an offer if you had a couple minutes to talk.
Yeah, make me an offer.
Awesome. I love it. Okay. Well, I just need a couple details here. I just want to confirm a couple things that I have here about it. And so it looks like it's in pretty good condition. And so whenever I buy it, is it vacant? Are you living there or what's the situation here? Are we going to need time?
Aaron, I bought it.
Yes, sir.
A lady, it's not as in good a condition as I think you're saying. A lady, she was up in years. She rode a scooter. She dinged up the walls. She had animals. One died in the living room. The carpet, all the carpet just needs to go. It has wallpaper. I hate wallpaper, but it doesn't all have to go because I hate it. But like the hallway and stuff, the walls are dinged from the scooter hitting them. Other than that, it's not real clean. I had the air conditioners checked out, but this is 4 or 5 years ago now. But I also have two other things that I feel I must disclose because you're probably not going to come look at it, right? I noticed your area code from far away.
I'm right now in San Antonio, Texas. I'm on a 20 right now, so I'm actually in New Hampshire at the moment. But I do have boots on the ground in the area, and I actually would like to inspect it. Now, normally what we do is let's see if we're even in the right ballpark here. And so this information you're sharing with me is valuable. But let's see if we're even in the right ballpark given the condition that you're giving me. And then if we are, then we'll talk about next, such as inspections, things like this, and what next steps are. But I'm here. I'm listening to what you're saying right now.
All right. Well, there's some water damage in one bathroom. Pretty severe. Water got behind the tile. That's beautiful tile. I mean, it's a beautiful shower, but unfortunately, there's a lot of erosion on the backside. And there's a little roof leak next to the air conditioner, and so some of the ceiling drywall it worked its way through. Those are the two things I feel I have to make sure that, especially these guys call on the phone.
Now, you said that's in the restroom or in the bathroom?
Yes, it's got 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's got a living room, a formal living room, a family room, a formal dining room. It's a 3,500 square foot house. It's a more than $500,000 house, but it needs some money spent on it to get that. But I assume you guys buy them and flip them, right?
If numbers make sense, we have a number of different exit strategies depending on how tight the margins are, how much, and the margins depends on the condition of the property, how much work we're going to need to put into it. So we are known to flip. I love flipping because I love the fast money. But if it's something where the margins are really, really tight, and we can do a long-term play, then we'll leverage that and depending on the condition of the property. So it all depends.
Okay. So what do you want to do? What's the next
Good question.
Conversation.
Good question. There's just a couple more things here because I am going to get you an offer here on the phone. I'm going to run it through my underwriting process really quick. But what I wanted to know is, let's say I purchase this right now. Am I going to need to update the foundation on it?
Foundation is fine.
Are we a slab or what? Or is this pier and beam?
Slab.
Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. And then how about our HVAC? How old is our HVAC system?
I don't know. I have not replaced them. I've had it. I don't think I've had it 10 years, but I've had it 7 or 8 years.
That should be good.
I had a local guy who was interested in them, and he's also the local air conditioning contractor. He checked them out. At the time, they were operating properly.
So I'm not gonna need to worry about that, right? Like it's not gonna. So is the AC working good?
I don't live in it, so I haven't turned it on.
Is the property vacant or
It's vacant.
how long has it been vacant?
5 or 6 years. A long time. Way too long. I bought it because I wanted a really nice house for my wife.
Okay.
Around the same time, she started to have dementia issues.
Oh
And
no.
it became clear to me that we would never be able to fix it up like I had hoped. I'm to the point in my life too where I'm ready to sell it. I know I'm not going to sell it for market value, but I'm not going to give it away. So here we are. You need to figure out what's the right amount for you.
We lost Aaron. Hopefully he's locking it down. This is a hell of a lead. Because the house is in bad shape. He says he needs to sell it for less than market value. So like it's a guy who's like actually willing to play ball. This I personally think is where like your rapport skills will come in a little bit. And then his trust that you're gonna perform. That is what you really, really want. Oh man, we lost him. All right, while we wait for him to rejoin. So that lead is a banger because he's like, I know I'm not going to sell it for market value. All right, the guy's already realistic. The house has been vacant for 5 years. He said it's really beat up. He knows he's not going to sell it for market. The only thing that I would have addressed personally on that is, and I wrote it down, when he said, I've been talking to other guys on the phone, I would have immediately been like, oh, other guys on the phone, what else have you done to try and sell this one? And see what he's saying. And because a lot of times what I found, I can hear his experience, or maybe he has tried to sell it to someone and then he had a bad experience, and like these 3 things happened, and I can address those objections and then present a better quality offer is one thing that's happened a lot. So if I can bring that up, I can pull out what happened, how much they got offered. You'd be amazed just by asking what people will tell you. And then you can kind of overcome whatever objections he had. Like, okay, this and that, this and that. All right, awesome. We'll do it this way just to make you feel safe. So that is a super easy way to actually get in front of it. And then I don't ever think I heard the guy tell me how much he wanted for it. I'm a big fan of asking how much they want from it from the very beginning. He's back.
And we'll be able to close within a time frame that works with you.
I dealt with another outfit. Their approach was slightly different, but I turned down 250. I think 250 is a little too skinny. They had offered me a little over 3, and then they backed off from it. But I think 250 is a little bit too skinny for me.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Well, I don't know, and I'm not going to speak bad about anybody. I don't know why they backed out of it, but whenever we go down on an agreement, we want you to review it first, because if we go on an agreement, I don't make any money and you don't get any cash unless we close. So I'm not looking to back out of anything. We're here because we want to close on a deal. I understand you're saying 250 is not enough. What are you thinking? And by the way, I might not be the most fanciest offer, but at least you'll have the certainty that we can close on whatever. At least you can get at least what we can make sense of. You know what I mean? Can you work with me at all?
Sure. Hold on here. I think 280.
Did you hear me?
Yes, sir. It just hurt.
I just felt when they told me 250, I slammed the door on the face. I mean, we were on the phone. They'd offer me 325, and then I went through all of this, and both my wife and I signed all this stuff, and then they came back and gave me a lower offer that I thought was too low. So
Well, I don't want to do that. That's the thing. I don't want to come in and then get you excited and then come back and say, hey, I have to lower the price because the market changed. I want to be realistic with what's happening in the market, and we are seeing a massive correction. We were just, everybody's talking. I mean, I'm not trying to move with fear or anything like that. That's not what we're doing, but we do have to consider what's happening in the market.
let's do this. There's also another building on the property, like a hobby room that the man built. He specified to me that was all built to code. The husband of the lady that I ultimately bought it from was a judge, and he was by the book guy.
Uh-huh.
You need to. I want you to have. You say you have people that can look at it.
Yes, sir.
In my mind, rather than you give me a number right here and now, get me excited. Why don't you have somebody look at it? I can bring you over and let you in, and show you around. Then, with what you observe, make me an offer. Ordinarily, I would say I'll evaluate the offer, but now you already have a sense of what I want. If the number I gave you makes sense, if you offer me that or more, you probably got a deal. If you offer me a little less, you may have a deal. If you offer me a lot less, I can tell you right now that we won't have a deal.
My thing, and I'm with you. And by the way, I really honor the fact that you're really working with me here because I'm not trying to. Thank you for not slamming the door in my face, as it were, because I'm working with the resources I have available. I do want you to know that I have to pay my team to go out there and make these drives, which I'm not complaining about. But before I do, I want to make sure that our numbers are even spot on. And I'll be honest with you. I have numbers here in front of me that I ran through my underwriting process where I can go up to 267,500.
257,500 or 267,500?
267,500. I can do that. What we call it, that's what we refer to as a cash transaction. And what that means is that we can fund it in 45 days or less. I'm not here to overpromise you. We can fund it in 45 days or less. Now, if you need more time, we have no problem doing an extension and for 60, 90 days so that you're not rushed. We don't want to rush through this. This is you know what I mean? That we gotta make sure every T is crossed and every I is dotted. But we are able to also put down an earnest money deposit, so we're not here to string stuff along. We're here to close.
How about 275?
You said 265?
No, you said 267.5. I said, how about 275? 275.
Don't you
that
care?
Gives you in my mind, that gives you $300,000. If you spend 200, you make 100. If you spend more, you make a little less. If you spend less, you make a little more. Because I think it's $550,000 to $580,000 home. You look on Zillow, which everybody looks on Zillow. It's right up there, 560, 570. It's a 3,000, darn near 3,500 square foot home with a 3-car garage, 3 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms, beautiful big master, walk-in closet. You could put your mother-in-law in the closet. It has a building.
that adds a whole new meaning to having skeletons in your closet. No, I'm listening.
Yes, yeah. No, that's cool. And my mother-in-law did just pass away. So
Oh no, I'm sorry about that.
No. In 2017, but it's fairly, it's fairly recent.
No, but I'm
I
listening.
mean,
I'm listening.
There are people who want to build these mother-in-law quarters. I mean, the closet in the master bedroom is so big that it could be another room, and then it would just have to share the same bathroom.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, well, I'm looking at the numbers here, and I think we can make this work. $275,000. And now before I'm making note of the terms, and then I'll send this over to you. That way we can have it reviewed. Then what we can do is we can schedule a walkthrough with my team. That way, like you said, we don't get overly excited about anything, and we can do all things orderly and just make sure that we're crossing all our T's. Let me ask you this. Not ask you. I'm sorry. I just want to run it by you. Normally, we'll have our EMD funded by our funding partner at a title company called this property here. This one, this is California. Oh, who do we use in California? Sierra?
Chicago.
No, bro. There's a super rock star escrow officer that we love in California.
I'm telling you, Chicago with Love Neat Baines.
Okay, my friend is telling me Chicago title, but it's blasphemy because it's not the person that I use.
Chicago title is a good outfit.
Yeah. That's what everybody says, but I'm not looking for good, brother. I want excellent. And so hold on, Sierra has it for me. Hold on one second.
They're excellent enough that I have a lady that I've used on agricultural property, residential property. I didn't use it on this one because she's in Tulare.
Well, maybe we'll use that since all of the Californians are now Californians are now banding together with Chicago title. Wait, but hold on. Michelle Reynolds with New Venture Escrow, and I put my name on her. Please let us use her. We will pay all of the closing costs. By the way, I will. But I will obviously, if it's a make it or break it, I'm willing to compromise here, but I really do. I mean, she has got us through deals where, she just, okay, great.
She's fine. Where is she located?
Where she's located, Sierra?
Temecula, California.
Temecula, California.
All right. She's a long way from here, but that's okay.
Well, she can do it. She can coordinate overnights, or she can coordinate mobile notaries, or if you want to close in person, she does have an office that you can close in person if you want to do a daycation out there in the Temecula. She can close in person as well. But she has a presence. She's pretty established and well known in California.
Okay, so you're going to give me $275,000 net to us. You cover all of the closing costs. And yeah, 275 net to me, but notwithstanding taxes, I'm responsible for my share of the tax. I understand.
Yeah, some people think that taxes are a part of closing costs, and I'm like, no, the heck they're not. That's your American duty.
No, you're talking to maybe your first person who understands that. It's like, if it made it where you paid those, you'd be paying my taxes for the time that I'm here. Because I think that the state's year begins on July 1st. But when so if you're going to close, say, August or September, if you included that in the closing costs, you're paying some of my taxes. Those have to be prorated. I'm fine with that. They need to be prorated. In
Okay,
fact,
perfect.
I'm
perfect.
not only
I
fine
mean-
with it, I sort of insist that it's the right thing to do.
Well, yeah, and you know, it's refreshing. I'm not gonna lie, not to get all mushy here, but it is cool to talk to somebody who understands the way it works, and normally that's part of like the part in my speech, but it's like the butt clencher moment of the conversation where it's like, hey, I'll cover all the closing costs, and then it's like, hey, well, let's just have the tough conversation up front on what the closing costs are. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing. And like like a mortgage lien, prorated taxes, HOAs, things like that. It's all you. And then, but anything that's with the closing, whether it's the doc prep, the escrow fees, pulling the title to clear title, you know, all of that, we'll handle all of the, if on a team we do need to, whoever we need to utilize on our team to ensure that the deal closes smoothly, any of those fees to facilitate the transaction, that all of those closing costs are on us, and we'll gladly take care of that.
Correct. There is no mortgage, so there'll be no cost in figuring out the final payment and all of that mumbo jumbo. But I should pay for my share of the taxes up to the point, the day of closing. And that's just a simple proration.
Yep.
I'm good with that. And there is no HOA. It does.
Okay,
it is
beautiful.
Also, you are aware it sits on 2.2 acres.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a desirable little ranchette neighborhood.
That's, I love it. I love it. Well, I'm honored that you're even talking to me. I'll be honest with you, and I'm grateful. But let me ask you this: what is the best email for me to send over a purchase agreement over for you to review?
Wilcox.Carlo.
One moment.
What a banger of a deal. This one's a banger of a deal, guys. He took it off.
Okay, perfect. I have your email right now. What I'll do is I'm gonna have this sent over to you right now, and let's say we review it and it's pretty standard. Where do we go from there? Are you prepared to move forward with the purchase agreement? Should we dot all our I's?
Yeah, I'm willing to. Now I have one more. I don't want you to send it once we get it where you're happy and I'm happy.
Mhm.
I want you guys to sign it first. I don't want to sign it and then
I've
been there before.
wise man. It's like you're like, hey, pour the drinks and then you drink them both first.
I'm not that cynical. You could put some language in there that if you bail, you give me some money.
Yeah, sure. That's what the EMD is for. Yeah, what you'll see is that it's pretty straightforward. It is drawn up by our attorneys, but at the same time, we're not douchebags. And I have no problem abiding by what you're saying. We will send it signed as well, so that there's no funny business. Once you seal it, then it's executed. But of course, review it first. But it's pretty standard. The EMD is deposited by our funding partners. We don't use any of our own money whenever we transact these deals. I have private money, hard money, institutional money, and so our EMD is. And so what that means is, if I default or I bail on you last minute after that EMD goes hard, well, that's your your retribution for a quote unquote times wasted. But I'm not here for small EMDs. We're here to purchase your property. But that is something that we do to protect you. So there is a checks and balances to keep everybody honest here. But
EMD is an acronym for.
earnest money deposit. Earnest money deposit. Yes, sir. And normally we'll do $500. So that it's not the Federal Reserve, but at the same time we're putting some money in the contract, in escrow, so we're not here to play any games, and then we review all of the terms. Should you be good with the terms, then we'll go ahead and begin clearing title.
Okay, no, perhaps I misunderstood you. You're going to send me something to take a look at, basically for form, and and I don't want you to sign that. But once we agree this is good, and you write it up to send to us to sign, and you decide would like you folks to sign before we do.
Yeah, exactly.
And also on $275,000, I don't think $500 is enough earnest money. I don't want 10% or anything, but how about $1,000?
You got it. $1,000. We're not going to nickel and dime over EMD. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about houses here, not horses.
Please, because I don't think 1,000 is enough either. But I just thought 500 is really not enough.
Yeah, I mean, we're.
Yeah.
That's not
275,000. Yeah. Okay. I'm good if you're good.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and have this sent over to you, and then I'll follow up shortly. That way we can review it and go from there. Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, my friend. I will talk to you soon, Carlos.
I'll watch for your email. You have a good afternoon.
Yes, sir. And Carlos, is this your cell phone? Can I text you here so you know who's calling you?
You can. It's
Okay.
my cell phone.
Yes, sir. I'll text you right now as Aaron, the home buyer. If you can just please save me as Aaron, the home buyer. That's how everybody knows me. And I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Take good care. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye. You too. Bye. Let's go.
Where's this at?
California, bro.
What part of California?
California love. Corcoran,
bro,
California.
right
Corcoran,
by me.
California. Ding, 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 ding. No, I'm just kidding, bro. That's what I think
Banger.
of whenever. I want you to make this a GIF. Make this a gift for RJ Bates. Somebody screen record this.
I was texting him yesterday, bro. He's scared. He didn't want to do a live.
Man, RJ's beard looks like a rodent crawled out of his mouth and died on his neck. Duck Dynasty looking.
What a banger, though.
Bro,
Congrats, bro.
Thank you. All praise to the Most High. And shout out to SVA. But here's the thing. I feel like here's lesson learned. No, I want your feedback because let me text this. Let me text this guy so I fulfill. Cece, we need to send him a purchase agreement.
Can you let me answer that initial text?
I will.
I usually don't let him off the phone. I usually would just get everything signed while we're on the phone. I don't like giving him space.
A little bit lax. You're right. I did give him space. You are right. I could have. So talk about it, bro. So let's talk about it because you're right. I need my criticism. Critique.
You do a great job of implementing humor into the close, which like most people don't. Like you got to implement some personality and humor. I would have not even bothered. Good job on the $500 EMD. After I came to a price agreement, I would have just asked for the email, and I would have done all of those conversation points as I'm going over the agreement with him. I would have had that post-close small talk while I'm going over the agreement. And so that way I know like I can get it done because I've just been ghosted too many times.
You're right. Yeah,
with a guy.
You're right, bro. You're right.
The other thing I when he said he'd been talking to other guys on the phone, I'd ask him immediately. So what was going on with these other guys? And then you did a good job at leaning into we're in the business of doing deals, not locking stuff up, like, and giving him confidence. Because whenever anybody says, like, well, they gave me an offer and, like, I'm really negotiating, I'm like, well, yeah, they can give you an offer that they're going to cancel it in 30 days. I'm in the business of actually performing. Just because you get the highest bid doesn't mean that schmuck's going to close. And even planting that seed helps. right? Because now it's like, oh wow, is he gonna close? Blah blah blah, this and that. So I thought you did a great job though, bro.
But yeah,
What do you think you should have done?
I mean, I received those lists. By the way, I was listening to you. I don't want y'all to think that I was just like distracted, not honoring what Stratton was sharing with me right now, because I do honor and I was listening to what he was saying. I wanted to right away after the call. I'm texting Carlos right now. Hey Carlos, it's Aaron the House Buyer. Why is it important? Let me just talk about this real quick. Why is this aspect so important? It's important because now whenever I call, even if he doesn't save my information, because I texted that, it'll show up on his phone as probably Aaron the house buyer, because I texted, hey Carlos, it's Aaron the house buyer. Then I said, please save my information as another text. Then it says, it was a pleasure talking with you as another text. Why? Because this is a contact sport, and the more you talk to them, they become familiar, and it's like, oh, I have a whole conversation thread with him whenever he looks at the text message in the future. And so what I feel about that is exactly what you said, bro. Like, that's why I feel like it hurts what you're saying right now, because I know that I didn't do that. And then I need to create a group chat right now because my team, we're gonna draw. You know what it was, bro? I'm not sending the purchase agreement out. CC is doing that so that I can do more deals. That's what it is. That's my justification. And CC does paperwork better than me. So while you're doing the paperwork, I'm on to the next deal. CC's facilitating it. And eventually my AI, our AI will be doing it, because CC's not just like a glorified assistant. She's our COO. So
What CRM do you guys have?
Dynamic Dashboard, the greatest CRM of all time.
Did you make it?
It's a conglomerate of licenses, back-end licenses that we have. We white label and outsource some certain things. It's a build out of Go High Level.
Okay.
Yep.
I always tell everybody, Resimply is the best. Don't use Podio. If you want to use Podio, just get Go High Level, because Go High Level is so much more intuitive. Like, you can actually build on it without having to code. Because like, I've had to code shit to make stuff happen in Podio, and they haven't updated it in fucking 20 years, bro. Go High Level's dope. I've built out some good ones.
Yep.
Let's go, bro. We got a contract. For those of you guys watching on mine, Aaron will be out here.
Let's
On the
talk
20th.
about it, bro. Let's talk about it. Okay, wait. So yeah, I'll praise to the Most High. You're good.
Thank you.
Bro. Yeah, let's talk about this event. What's going on? Who's all gonna be there? What's the purpose of it? Yeah, this is our first time talking about it publicly.
Bro, so we have one of our meetups. If you guys, people who follow me know about our meetups. Like, they're all usually typically pretty big. We put on the best meetups in probably California. I would honestly push back and say in the country, like, some of ours have had like 300 people, bro. Like,
okay, my man.
Donnie puts on good meetups, though. Donnie puts on good meetups. I got the inspiration from Donnie. I'm not gonna lie.
Them mixed breed light skins putting on the meetups.
Donnie's the one who inspired me to throw legit meetups. Because I flew out to one of the events years ago, and I was like, oh fuck it, bro. I gotta go big. I gotta go big. Donnie's fucking doing it big. I gotta go big, and that's where I actually met him. So we got that. My good friend Sam Singh is coming, and he's going to talk about how to use niche data.
Bro, I love Sam Singh, bro.
Oh, let's go.
Sam Singh. Bro, I really like Sam Singh. You know, what's funny is I've never connected with him personally yet, up until now. Up until this date, I've never connected with him personally. But the little bit that I've rubbed shoulders in and around similar circles, because Munif Saza is one of my, that's like my brother, you know what I mean? I think that was Closers Olympics round 2, Closers Olympics season 2. Yeah, Closers Olympics season 2, Munif Saza came in and just like put on, and that's where me and him became. Oh, that's where I think I met Sam Singh, and I've followed both of their with just world.
You're cutting out, bro.
My back.
We're losing you. You're not back yet.
Mic check.
You're not back yet. There you go.
I'm sorry. What I was saying is these guys, Munif Saza, Sam Singh, these are the types of guys that I've been following their journey, and that they're just going to impact the world in a great way. So anyway, I gotta say that. I gotta say that and give them their flowers while they're here to smell them here on the live. But go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
No, so we got Sam coming in to speak, and Sam's method with standard VA will be an awesome 1-2 punch. You know what I'm saying? Because Sam's method of doing stuff to really niche lists, if you have a really good VA system, is super powerful. So we're excited about it. Aaron will be out here. We're stoked to have him. It'll be on April 20th here in Fresno, California. We're super excited about that one.
Thing is going to be at the event, and going to be doing the Sam's 1-2 punch SVA League in Fresno. Let's go. Go.
We keep losing you, bro. I see a bunch of excitement, and then you're frozen.
Man,
mouth wide open. Mouth wide open, bro.
Oh, we're gonna have to do this again when I have better Wi-Fi, man. I'm so embarrassed, but the idea, I'm just really excited that Sam Singh is gonna be there. You're gonna be there, man, and I get to be with people that I esteem highly, and I'm excited to work with you guys.
I love it, bro. I'm so stoked we closed the deal on the live. There we go. In my backyard. 20 miles away from our house. But let's get it, bro. We'll see you in a couple weeks, guys. If you need the best VAs in town, go to standardva.com. Aaron and Mo are awesome. And we'll do another live. I got to coordinate with Mo on when we're going to do another one. Because we're starting to go heavy. We're going to do 2 or 3 lives a week.
Yeah, and if you're not home yet, please drive safe because people be driving crazy. When you get home, love on your loved ones because tomorrow is not promised. Brush your teeth, and for goodness sakes, don't smack nobody. Until next time, let's get it.
Peace, guys.